Let's start by clearing up a common misconception. A lot of people hear waiting on the Lord and think it means sitting around, doing nothing, and just hoping that things will eventually work out. But that's not what I meant. When I say wait, I'm talking about an act of trust, a faith that keeps you moving forward even when the results aren't obvious yet. You see, waiting on the Lord is about aligning yourself with the bigger plan, a divine timing that's unfolding even when you can't see all the pieces. Think of it like planting a seed. You don't just put the seed in the ground and walk away, hoping it'll grow. You water it, nurture it, and trust that in time, it will grow, even though at first you don't see any signs of life. So, when I ask you to wait on me, I'm not asking you to stop living your life. I'm asking you to keep going, but to do it with a deeper trust. Even when you can't see the progress, even when things seem quiet or stagnant, know that I'm working behind the scenes. Sometimes, the most profound growth happens beneath the surface, out of sight. And yes, I know it can feel frustrating, like you're stuck. But remember, just because you don't see movement right now, doesn't mean there isn't preparation happening. You're being prepared for something greater, something that you couldn't handle just yet, but it's coming. Trust that the delays are often part of the design, building your strength and resilience for what's ahead. So, waiting on me means moving forward in faith, knowing that I'm guiding your steps, even when the path ahead looks unclear. It's not about standing still. It's about trusting the process and walking forward in confidence, even when your five senses don't give you all the answers. Let's talk about renewing your strength through faith. You see, true patience isn't just about waiting. It's about growing in trust, even when everything around you feels stagnant. It's in those quiet moments, when it seems like nothing is happening, that a profound spiritual renewal is taking place within you. When you trust in me and let go of the pressure of time, that's when you start to experience refreshment on a deeper level. Think about it. When you're patient, you allow your spirit to breathe, to stretch, and to grow in ways that your five senses can't even perceive. It's like the way an eagle soars above the chaos of the world, finding strength in the heights, where the air is clear and the perspective is vast. This is where you discover a profound truth. Waiting on me doesn't mean you're stuck. It's a time of transformation, where your heart and mind are being prepared for the next steps in your journey. In these moments of waiting, your strength is being restored, not just physically but spiritually. As you lean into that patience, you start to shed the worries and anxieties that weigh you down. You realize that true strength comes not from controlling every outcome, but from resting in the knowledge that I've got it all under control. This is where your faith begins to deepen, growing beyond what you can see or feel. You become more aware of the divine work happening beneath the surface, nurturing your spirit like rain on thirsty ground. So, as you wait and trust, allow yourself to be renewed. Trust that even when you can't see the signs, I'm there, replenishing your spirit and preparing you for what's next. You're not just surviving, you're thriving, being shaped into the person you're meant to be. Let's take a moment to think about the eagle, a powerful symbol of elevation, clarity, and strength. When I talk about waiting on the Lord and renewing your strength, I want you to picture that eagle soaring high above the stormy clouds. Just as an eagle rises above the turbulence, you too are called to rise above life's challenges. This is what happens when you cultivate patience. It's not merely about enduring difficult times. It's about gaining a new perspective. When you trust in me and are patient, you start to see life from a higher vantage point, where the problems that once seemed overwhelming don't weigh you down anymore. Imagine being up there in the sky, looking down at everything that used to trouble you. The storms of life are still there, but you can see how small they truly are from this height. You're not trapped in the chaos below. You're elevated, empowered to navigate through the difficulties with clarity and understanding. When you embrace this spiritual elevation, you begin to grasp what was once confusing or discouraging. Your patience creates space for insights and revelations that can only come from a place of trust. Just as the eagle effortlessly rides the wind, you too can rise above the challenges with grace and strength. And remember, this elevation isn't something you achieve by your own effort alone. It's a gift that comes from waiting on me. As you lean into your faith and trust the process, you open yourself up to see the bigger picture of what I'm doing in your life. So, embrace that patience, let it lift you, and allow your spirit to soar as you gain new insights into your journey. Let's talk about what it means to walk and not grow weary. You see, life is a journey filled with ups and downs, and I understand that there are times when the path feels long and exhausting. It can seem like nothing is going right, and you may feel overwhelmed by your circumstances. But here's the truth. When you wait on me and renew your strength, you gain the power to keep going, even when the results aren't immediate. Walking, in this context, represents your journey through life. It's about moving forward, step by step, with faith in your heart. Know that you don't walk this path alone. I'm right there beside you, guiding you every step of the way. Trusting in me means you can face those long stretches of road without the burden of discouragement weighing you down. Think of it this way. When you lean on my wisdom and allow me to fill you with strength, you'll find that your steps become lighter. You're able to traverse those distances with renewed energy and purpose. Patience isn't just about waiting in silence. It's an active trust that allows you to keep moving forward, even when you can't see what's ahead. So, whenever you feel weary, remember that it's okay to pause and catch your breath. Rest in my presence, and know that I'm refreshing your spirit. You'll find that as you trust in me, you're empowered to keep walking, overcoming challenges, and discovering new joys along the way. Life may throw its trials at you, but with faith, you can continue onward, confident that I'm with you, cheering you on. As we wrap up today's journey, I want you to take a moment to reflect on the powerful lessons we've explored together. Waiting on me, renewing your strength, soaring like an eagle, and walking without growing weary are not just concepts. They are practical steps you can incorporate into your daily life. Start each morning by setting your intention to trust the divine process. Before you dive into your day, take a moment to pray or meditate, inviting me into your plans and surrendering your worries. Remind yourself that patience isn't passive. It's an active engagement with faith. So when challenges arise, pause, breathe, and reconnect with your inner strength. Throughout your day, when you feel the weight of weariness creeping in, practice gratitude. Acknowledge the small victories and blessings you encounter. This act shifts your focus from what seems lacking to what is abundant in your life, allowing you to walk further along your path with renewed energy. Lastly, remember that every step you take is a part of your journey. Embrace the moments of waiting as opportunities for growth and spiritual renewal. Trust that I am working behind the scenes, guiding you, and preparing you for what's to come. If you found value in this message, I invite you to subscribe to our channel. Join us on this journey as we continue to explore the depths of faith and understanding in our series, Walking in Faith. In our next video, we'll dive into the theme of finding peace in the midst of chaos. We'll explore how to cultivate inner calm and stay centered, even when life feels overwhelming. Together, we'll discover the tools to navigate the storms with grace. I can't wait to see you there.